Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Page High School JROTC Color Guard, the playing of the national anthem, and the Pledge of Allegiance led by myself. All gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired. Please join me in reciting our pledge. Our Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Dr. Marcus Goss, and I serve as the proud principal here at T. Wingate Andrews High School. This is undoubtedly the greatest high school on earth. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us for this momentous occasion. To Dr. Contreras, our superintendent, GCS board members, elected officials, thank you for your commitment to making GCS soar to greatness. To the amazing faculty and staff that care enough to educate, thank you for all that you have done, are doing, and will do. To our parents, welcome. We are eternally grateful for you entrusting us with your most prized possessions, and for stepping in as educators when the pandemic shut us down. So we thank you for that. And last but not least, please join me in welcoming and celebrating the resilient and irreplaceable class of 2021. Who knew that when I was given the opportunity to to serve as your principal 4 years ago, the number of naysayers that ran up to me saying all sorts of negative things about Andrews. Despite that, I challenge each one of you just to simply believe, to change the narrative, to flip the script on all those that had so much to say. In other words, I simply asked you, well, if they gonna talk, let's give them something to talk about. So today, it is my distinct honor to report and showcase some receipts of the 191 members of the astonishing class of 2021. So tonight, I celebrate the students that will leave not only as high school graduates, but also as certified nursing assistants. I applaud the aviation graduates, those students who will be going to college or directly into the workforce after securing with employment with local aviation companies. I congratulate the 8 students graduating with service learning diplomas and exemplary awards, and for contributing to over 2,500 hours of service to our community. We commend our student athletes who will go on to compete on the collegiate level on both academic and athletic scholarships. I honor all students who have elected to serve our great country by enlisting in the military, one of whom couldn't be with us tonight, Mr. Rashad Murphy, because of his military obligations. We thank you for your service. Tonight, we are excited for all of those students who will go on to further their education by going to college and have collected more than $2.3 million in scholarships and grants. Just to give you a few receipts, students in this class have been accepted to many colleges and universities across the nation, including Greensboro College, High Point University, GTCC, Boston University, North Carolina Central University, University of Alabama. You need some more receipts because I got more. UNC Chapel Hill, UNCG, UNC Charlotte, East Carolina University, Johnson & Wales, Winston-Salem State University, and the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. So the next time you hear somebody say something negative about Andrews, let them know we are official when we got the receipts to prove it. Now go run and tell that. Many of the students sitting before me today have had to overcome so much in order to get here. Several of them have their hats decorated to commemorate and celebrate the life of a lost loved one or a parent. In spite of all that, they didn't quit. Some of the students have worked while going to school out of necessity, not out of choice. But they found the faith to keep going. Others even found themselves homeless in the midst of a pandemic. But they remained grateful and kept fighting and are here taking their rightful place tonight. So I'm so proud of each and every one of you, because when times got tough, you got tougher. So whether you cross the graduation line on your own or by us dragging you across, if you're graduating summa cum laude or just thank you laude, you did it, and we are extremely proud of you. So guys, as you prepare to take your place in society, make a way in the world that has not been made before, I want you to take 3 lessons of the same lessons that you have taught us all. Don't quit. You've survived virtual learning and a pandemic. You're unstoppable. A new day is the most important blessing of any day. If you don't believe, just ask somebody who didn't. Before you quit, remember millions didn't make it, but you are one of the ones who did. That means you have purpose. Don't quit. 2, keep the faith. Tough times will come, but they won't last forever. All you need is the faith of a mustard seed to move mountains. Storms will come, but I've never seen a storm that didn't pass over. All you have to do is just keep the faith. Be grateful. There are some song lyrics that said that I complained one time about not having nice shoes to wear until I saw a man with no shoes, no feet to wear shoes. So be grateful, because there's somebody somewhere that would love to take a walk in your shoes. So don't quit. Keep the faith and be grateful. So guys, in closing, I want to thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for believing in the impossible and for making that possible. Thank you for believing in T. Wingate Andrews High School. And as you take your place in society, I have a few words that I wanted to share. I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness, but above all of this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. I will always love you. You, my Red Raiders, you. I'll always love you. So I have the distinct honor of asking our next speaker to come to the mic. Miss Anari Mitchell is our salutatorian and has a cumulative GPA of 4.25. She is an honor roll student and a member of the Early College and Health Science Academy and the National Honor Society here at the T. Wingate Andrews High School. This fall, Anari will attend Greensboro College after receiving a scholarship from the Trustee Scholarship Committee program and plans on majoring in psychology. Will Anari's family please stand and be recognized? At this time, please welcome to the stage our salutatorian, Anari Mitchell, as she introduces our platform guest this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Gauss. Everyone, please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Board of Education members, and Vice Chair County Commissioner. Please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Please give a warm welcome to T. Wingate Andrews, administrative staff members. Please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Thank you.
Thank you, Anari. Now, for a moment of reflection from Trinity Goss, our valedictorian. This, most thought, was my daughter, but her name is spelled G-O-S-S, not G-A-U-S-E, but I still took her as my own. Early on in her career at T. Wingate Andrews High School, she sat in the lab in the 200 hallway and she said, Mr. Goss, I'm going to be valedictorian of this class. And that's exactly what she has done. Trinity has a cumulative GPA of 4.27. She is an honor roll student and a member of the College Application Program, a signature program of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. She's a National Honor Society member and an Early College of Health Sciences Academy member. After receiving scholarships from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, and Johnson & Wales University this fall, Trinity will attend none other than the illustrious North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Trinity's plans are to major in biology and to pursue her dream of becoming a pediatrician. Will Trinity's family please stand and be recognized? Thank you. At this time, please welcome to the stage our valedictorian, Trinity Gauls, for the 2021 class.
Good evening, parents, teachers, administration, mentors, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2020. Before I start, I would like to give a big shout out to my family for helping me get this far. Without their love, support, treasure memories, motivation, and late nights helping me succeed, I would not be standing where I am right now. To my fellow classmates, it was only 4 years ago that we walked into the building of the Red Raiders, and it is already time for us to leave. Time has really passed within the blink of an eye. All the knowledge we gained from our teachers will be extremely valuable to us in the future endeavors. Today, we are T. Wingate Andrews graduates. Tomorrow, we will be T. Wingate Andrews alumni. The home of the Red Raiders will soon be the home of more lawyers, teachers, doctors, musicians, engineers, nurses, architects, scientists, and psychologists from the class of 2021. Each of us experienced our own personal memories at the Drews. These memories are filled with both good and bad times, like moments where we all forgot about studying for the test or exam that was the next day. Moments that we shared tears of grief as well as tears of joy, and who could forget the moments like the great school spirit like our pep rallies. Y'all already know how we get down. But right now, all of us are gearing up for the next chapter of our life. And regardless of which direction you choose to pursue, remember to tread forward with passion, dedication, and perseverance to make it big in the times that we have to come. At this moment, I want all of us to just stop and give ourselves a round of applause for how extraordinary we are. Not only did we accomplish 12 years of school, but we have had to endure something many other classes did not. Y'all, we done survived the whole global pandemic. What can stop us? I have realized that external factors cannot define who we are as a person. We can do anything as long as we believe in ourselves and strive to do so. As the great British actress Audrey Hepburn once said, "Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible." To the unique, crazy, outgoing, funny, determined, powerful, and astonishing Thomas Wingate Andrews High School graduating class of 2021, we have proved that we can do anything. We make the impossible possible.
Thank you, Trinity. Now it is time to recognize our graduates. Please remember that this is a dignified ceremony. I will ask that you please refrain from loud outbursts and please hold your applause. Every graduate today deserves to be honored, and we want to ensure that each graduate's name is heard. At this time, I would like to ask our superintendent and platform guests to please join me in congratulating our graduates, as our assistant principals, Mr. Baker and Ms. Cummins, and our dean of students, Mr. Robinson, to please take your places for the awarding of diplomas. Marshals, please take your places. First row, please stand.
Hanid Mohammed Selman Abaker, Aviation Academy graduate. Arote Ali Abu, Hamida Abdallahi, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Alexandria Deshari Adams. Ja Ari Atkins, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Brian Alexander. Deco Ali, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Brian Lamont Anderson. Rodney Javier Undure. Dorian Adele Anglin. Arissa Trishelle Anthony. Denasia Jase Arroyo. Muhammad Usman Asgar. Clifton Lavander Autry. Aja Damania Bailey. Caritha Zipporah Baker. Craytravion Q. Baldwin. Tamaya Barino. Kendra Beck. Elijah Deshaun Bumbo, Aviation Academy graduate. Monique Shanta Breeden. Azaria Atanya Brooks. Michaela Armani Brooks. Andrew Rashad Brown Jr. Avery Kendrick Brown. Dontre Lamont Brown. Anaya Margaret Bruton, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Kelsey Burke. Cindy Bustillo Ramos. Olivia Getting-Go. Sabrina Delaney Campbell, Aviation Academy graduate. Amaya Capel. Brian Cedino. Alejandro Serta. Mike Kuhn Chow, Aviation Academy graduate. Marquise Eugene Claytor. Arian Collins. Jahan Council. Naraya Gabriel Covington. Grayson Crawford. Morella Curley, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Brianna Daltrich. Anthony Davis. Janaya Chanel Davis. Samari Ajane Davis. Lamarion Julius Dawkins, Aviation Academy graduate. Dante Jamar Depnam. Elian De Los Santos. Contrell Lamont Dunlap. Tamaya Simone Edberson. Nevaeh Edwards. Sydney Nicole Edwards, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. N. Eisman. Jordan Amir Elliott, Aviation Academy graduate. Yasmin Perla Thomas, Estrada, Early College Academy Health Science graduate. Megan Fernanda Estrada Ortiz. Zachary Robert Everett, Aviation Academy graduate. Adrian Amari Falls. Caitlin Alexis Finch, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Moises Flores Gonzalez. Quavius Contrell Gaines. Donnell Jameer Gilliard. Samuel Gonzalez. Go, Sam. Trinity Christian Goss, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Kiati Graham. Princess Zanaya Trelnasia Grant. LaShanti Ann Harrison. Forever King Joseph Ham. Kiana Hamilton, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Jamae Hamlin. Quintessa Harper. Brittany Harrington. Keandre Jamari Harris. Jason Harris Joyner. Quadarius Harrison. Halimo Amar Hassan. Melchizedek Hatchett. Jonathan Haynes. Imani Dorissa Haywood. Austin Kyle Hensley. Asian Herndon. Shatoria Yvonne Herring, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Lania Simone Hoffman. Anaya Ingram Smith. Imani Consuela Jackson. Shakira Naasia Jackson. Candice Michelle Jenkins. Destiny Dean Johnson, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Tasharia Centel Johnson. Anaya Nicole Jones. Hamira Kiasha Jones. Kathy Compose. Kayshawn Dewan Kimball. Poe Key. Sierra Marie Cowles. Gyla Iman Land. Jonathan Deshawn Lattimore Harris, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Daniel Ladie. DeAndre Rashad Lee. Sharif O'Neal Lee. Michaela Nicole Leonard. Jose Cardinal Montreal Leverett. Naomi Leva Noila. Dorin Lusano Gomez. Lanaya Zipporah Little. Dimitri James Emmanuel Logan, Aviation Academy graduate. Shakir Alik Marshall. Destiny Tequila Mathis, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Kari Trinell McAllister, Aviation Academy graduate. Kazan Terrell McIntyre. Armani Denise McKellar. Krishan Janae McLaurin. Makai Alexander McRae. Yvette Mendez Cruz. Shakara Trinice Middlebrooks. Marcus Emmanuel Middleton. Inari Mitchell, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Andrea Jasmine Monk. Acel Geraldo Montez Ledesma. Eric Sule Moore. Jacoby Demarion Mormon. Breshawn Andrell Morrison. Rashad Thomas Murphy, Aviation Academy graduate. Alice Mutoni. Christian Deshaun Neal. Tracy Jerry. Asaya Laquan Odom. Michaela Elise Oglesby. Takaya Oglesby. Urami Ogwin Garcia, Aviation Academy graduate. Alan Ortiz Rodriguez. Stephanie Maria Pacheco. Kayla Simone Packer Haynes. Alina Elizabeth Payne. Rodney Darnell Parrish. Trinity Denise Patterson. Antonio Peak. Jalen Devon Peak. Kiara Pemberton. De'Erica Alexis Perry, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Philip Xavier Person, Aviation Academy graduate. Dylan Peters. Amari Rayshawn Poole. Chase Santino Pouncey. Jalen Madison Powell, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Quentin Joseph Reese. Maria Magdalena Renteria. Taquirion Jarrell Rose. Lania Robinson, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Jose Carlos Rodriguez Hasu. Shania Page Ross. Demaya Rucker. Nico Lee Rucker. Joshua Preston Russell. Quentin Sapp. Tyree Allen Scales, Aviation Academy graduate. Aviana Jewel Scott, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Micah Laquarius Scott Douglas. Merrick Dwayne Smith. Ta Thon Sun, Aviation Academy graduate. Myasia Irene Steele, Aviation Academy graduate. Jada Stewart, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Tapas Sunar. Kendrick Denard Turner. Kaviana Cornesia Taylor. Xavier Taylor. Kokobi Tiami. Renasia Anaya Terry. Kokobi Suba test form. Nasir Jean Ahmad Thomas. Tierra Talina Thomason. Jalen Devon Thompson. Isis Tom. Victoria Ann Tucker Porter. Jaden Turner. Jalen J. Iris Vanderhall, Aviation Academy graduate. Makari Nasir Van, Aviation Academy graduate. Maricela Nicole Vasquez. Kari Jamond Walker. Tyrion Walker. Michael Terry Watkins. Harry White. Micaiah Danae Whitlock, Early College Academy of Health Science graduate. Antonio Jamal Wilfone. Christopher Kivion Williams. Deja Zakia Williams. Jamira Lanique Williams. James Williams. Josiah Lamont Williams, Aviation Academy graduate. Keith Bernard Williams. Seth Gabriel Williams, Aviation Academy graduate. Cody Malik Willingham, Aviation Academy graduate. Makai Danye Wilson. Ladarius Wright. Allison Mackenzie Yoder, Aviation Academy graduate.
Dr. Contreras, please join me at the podium. Would T. Wingate Andrews High School class of 2021 please stand? Superintendent Contreras, these students have met all the requirements for graduation and are recommended for their high school diplomas.
By the power granted me by the state of North Carolina and the Guilford County Board of Education, and upon receiving verification of your credentials by the faculty of your school and your principal, Dr. Marcus Gauss, I offer my personal congratulations and recognize you with all the rights and privileges as graduates of T. Wingate Andrews High School. You may now turn your tassels.
Marshals, please take your places. To the class of 2021, again, congratulations on your success this far. As we conclude our commencement ceremony, we ask the audience to please stand and remain at your seats until the recessional. Thank you.